Hello, it is October 10th. I'm practicing Christmas music again, and what I'm going to add to these micro sessions of Christmas music practice is Sir Duke, because there is a recital in January that I would love to attend, and I have always wanted to learn Sir Duke. And that's what we're going to open with today. I used to practice this briefly several years ago. I didn't put a lot of work into it. So this is not going to be practiced from scratch like the Boogie Marshmallow World is, but it's kind of from scratch because I didn't play it very much. Whoops. I love it. It sounds exactly like the song. Okay, let's go again. It's a G flat, not an F flat. No, it is a G. I was playing the G flat. Oh no, it is a natural still because there was a natural earlier. I think I got the timing right, but let's try again. Bum ba-da, bum ba-da. One and two and two and three. One and two and three and four and one and whoops. One and two and no. One and two and one and two and one and two and three and four and one, two and three and four and one and two and three and four and one, two and three, three and four and one and two and three, three should know this part by ear. Oh yeah, I know it, okay. Okay, I lost it there. Okay, that's a cool riff. This is a good enough chunk. Now, I want to kind of play through the whole thing so that I get a sense of how it's gonna, it's only 4 pages, and so far it's easy for me to read, so it looks like I should be able to practice this and have it in good shape by January. When you're picking something for a short, quickly upcoming deadline, you want to pick something that it feels maybe a little challenging to read, but I could pull this off pretty easily and be comfortable with it in a month or 2. So I have is October, November, December, January. I have 3 solid months of practice. Well, not solid months of practice, but I have 3 solid months where I could practice and get this in pretty good shape. And I think it could be in pretty good shape in 2 months if I work pretty hard at it. So for sure it'll be comfy by January. It also helps if you pick a song that you love when you're going to perform it, because then you can put your love into the song and the people can feel it. Yeah, we're not going to be able to pull off that timing today, but that's okay. Okay, so this is an abridged version, pretty sure, because that feels like it's missing something, but that's okay. Well, there is supposed to be a repeat, so it's probably going to feel better if you do the repeat. Okay, that's a really nice start. Now, these rhythms are pretty tricky, and I am picking them out by ear because I know this song by heart. I can sing it front to back, and not very well, mind you, probably, because I'm not a singer. Although, if I learn anything besides piano, it's either going to be singing or saxophone. Yeah, it's going to be Sir Duke for January. Okay, nice. How much time do I have? Not a whole lot of time. We're going to just stick with this one, because once you're in a zone, it's best to stay in the zone. Let's do that again. This is too fast, but we'll see. Oops. Okay, well, let's get this chord passage down. There we go. Bum, ba, dum, da, dum, da, dum, da, dum. Oh, we're supposed to go up, not down. That's a D flat and an F natural. Okay, let's go again. That felt pretty cool to be able to grab that chord. Okay, E flat, G, D flat. No. Dun, 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 bum, ba-da. Nice. The last time I played this, I remember I struggled like crazy. It was a few years ago. And I've advanced quite a bit since I last tried to play this. I think I tried to play this when I was working on level 7 RCM. Now I'm working on 9 Conservatory Canada. Now it's much easier. I'm amazed that I can read this. You're going to reach different breakthrough points in piano where you're going to be amazed that you can play some things because you used to not be able to play them. You're going to learn a song now, and then in a couple years you'll go back and try that song out, and it'll be like, wow, I remember how hard this was, and now it's like super easy. And that's a super rewarding place to be. You get there though by the consistent incremental improvement, by whatever time and energy you can invest, In piano, you do. And then it compounds over time. Everything builds on top of everything else. And then eventually, you come out with something with a level of skill that you feel really good about. Now, I had a student recently who was about to, they told me, I think I'm going to stop coming. And I thought about it. They told me near the beginning of the lesson, and I was like, okay. Because if you feel bad about your playing, then maybe you should stop. But then later in the lesson, I said, you know, you've been putting in consistent effort for a year, and I feel like you're about to hit a breakthrough point. And a couple weeks later, he hit a breakthrough point. I don't know if he recognized it, but I saw his playing improve dramatically from from 1 week to the next. So if you hit hard times in piano and you feel like giving up, hold on for a little bit longer, because often that breakthrough point comes right after a point of despair. So I hope that's been an encouragement, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, it is October 10th again, and we're back practicing, this time on Marshmallow World. Yep. Oh, you know what? Nice. If you do a tremolo, that's nice. So a tremolo is when you go from the bottom to the top fast. And so this calls for just a C, but I'm going to play an octave and I'm going to make it a tremolo, which will sound better with pedal like this. Actually, I'll play just the tremolo. Creates an effect. Nice, nice, nice. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, nice. So this is already feeling much better than it had at the first. Let's do that See, with the boogie, I tend to want to play faster, but this is actually sounding kind of nice slow. I'm going to throw in some pedal and see how it sounds. I love this song. That was very nice. I've only got about 5 minutes left. Oh, that probably made a noise. I've only got about 5 minutes left, so we're gonna call it. That was a good practice. It felt good. Now, normally pedal is something you want to put in toward the end of a song, but because I'm working on this for a recital, and because I actually don't have trouble coordinating the pedal. Now, you want to put the pedal in last if you still struggle with coordinating it into songs. But if it's easy to put the pedal in and you know instinctively where to pedal in, it sounds good, you can put the pedal in a bit earlier. Once you've got a basic feel for the notes that you should have, the notes that you need to play, once you've got a basic feel for the notes that you need to play, you've got the rhythm generally, and you have any holds or staccato areas, then it's time to put the pedal. You're okay to put the pedal because you want to have all those basic things, because it is harder to hear if you're not holding notes, or if you're playing staccato, or if you're being smooth where you should be. It's harder to hear that if you have the pedal going. So you want to make sure that you have good notes, good timing, and those three things: staccato, smooth, and holds in place. When you do, then you can pedal, and it's not going to interfere with your practice and the quality of your music. Okay, thanks for joining me for this Christmas practice session in October. All right, it is October 19th, and we're doing some Christmas practice. Marshmallow World. And that's not working. It's because I don't know what my fingering is, so I'm going with a 3, but I need a 4 and then a 1 3 5 1 3 5. If I put the 3 first, it throws off the chord. I was using the wrong pedal, that's why it sounds weird. Almost. We're gonna move on. Ooh. Some days you sit down and just nothing works out. So that's what's going on today. That's okay. I can still give it my best, even if my best today is not so good. Nailed it. Let's try this again. Now we'll move on. write a 2 here. Because I see a 4 is next, and I think, oh, I should use a 3, because then I'm moving to a 4. But I need my 3 for the rest of the chord. Had a little brain fart there. Whoops. B natural, not flat. Nice. Okay. Next part. Now this is handy. When I figured that, I only figured this out recently, but I'd already been doing it automatically. Now, often when we teach swing eighths, so these are your eighth notes, and if you play them straight, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is what it sounds like. If you play them swing, the way I was taught was to count long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. But that hasn't worked for quite a few of my students, because you have to think about it too much. You have to say long and you have to play long, and then you have to say short and play short, and it just doesn't work for them. But often the students that have trouble with the analysis part of that have a great ear. So the last student I taught to play swing eighths went do, 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 and that's how I would recommend counting swing eighths now. Okay. What is that? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, good. Happy with that so far. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next clip. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for joining me. Hit like if you liked it, share if you know anyone who would also enjoy it, subscribe if you want more, and leave any feedback down in the comments. Thank you.